Yes, fun more dreams.
Yeah. It's not even a dream, really. It just sort of is there. Like, you don't actually dream. You don't actually dream that you're walking down a hallway or anything. It's more over that while in your normal whatever you're dreaming during that night, like, that's in the background.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like, it's just sort of, like, haunting you. Yeah, other than that, breakfast gets sorted. You guys don't have to worry about food, because between Abigail and Lucille, I'm pretty sure they could hunt for double your party size. But I'm not going to roll for that, because it's
pointless.
Mundane. Yeah. It's trivial. It's trivial. Now, the third day is where we get to kick things up a bit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't like how long it's taking you to say the next bit. As if you're checking something.
Don't fucking worry about it, okay? Just don't.
Oh no, the music is different now.
I'm changing because I want to fucking hear.
Can you feel?
Yeah, I don't want to fucking have that. That's not what the
just in the middle of a fight.
Okay? Maybe perception checks.
Oh shite.
Well,
Also, like the Discord changes, like they change their format on the. Ooh.
Oh.
What is?
Oh,
I can't see the
wow.
point. Yo, Tandem.
I will say, well, make it for simplicity's sake, Rebecca. You could just keep the same portent rolls.
Yeah. Okay. I figured.
And pocket ace stuff if you want, because like.
Yeah.
I think after 10 days with 3 rolls apiece, we would just end up resetting the pocket ace anyways. So therefore, yeah, it doesn't.
I haven't actually rolled the pocket ace for today.
Just roll the pocket ace, and we'll just use them, those 3 you roll, until you actually use one, and if you don't, so never end up using them, then they just carry over the next day for simplicity's sake.
Do you want to make that like a permanent rule with the pocket ace? Because that'll make it a little bit easier.
No, because then what happens is you start rigging stuff way too much, even more so than you already do.
It's like, this day I got a really good thing. I'm not going to use it until like 3 years from now.
Basically.
So that's what I got. Are there any overwrites in there?
I'm opening up the thing right now. I'm well aware that no music is playing. Don't at me. You get the Magician. Cool. How very fitting. You get the Hangman. How very daunting. And also fitting. You cannot get the Judgment again, so reroll another d22, please. You already got Judgment. You get the Moon. Da Moon.
Cool. I think the moon is really cool, if I recall correctly.
You cast Major Image, which is like you can make on a full-on illusion. And Magician is recover spell slots, and then Hangman is
you get beat the shit out of, but then you heal everyone.
It's a paragraph. I'll put it like that.
No,
it's
I've
a
got
paragraph.
it. I'm good to go. Okay, cool. I think these are good cards.
We're gonna find out.
I guess it's fitting that Tandem is the one to notice this, as Tandem has an experience with dungeons and ruins and things like that. Tandem, you see poking out through the branches, probably some 60 feet off, maybe a bit farther, maybe a bit closer to 80. Who knows? It's not like we got rulers out here. You see a stone structure. Structure makes it sound like it's like a building or a room. You see a stone. God damn, I really want to say structure again. Stone column, we'll say. Stone pillar. Obviously, it stands out in the woods, consider how this is all woods, and then there's suddenly big, tall rock.
Yeah, I would call out. Hold up. I see something.
Ooh.
You point it out to the rest of the group. And as he does so, Aminius, you feel a pull toward. No reason.
Okay.
It feels, I want to say pull as in like it's literally like lassoing, like Little Bell Pete, like, hooking you over. It's more like it just has this immense sense of curiosity and intrigue to you.
Okay. Am I aware that this is like a weird thing, or do I just feel instantly injured?
Well,
thinking emoji.
Make me an Arcana check. I guess that would be the best bit. Magic for magic. No, it seems out of game. It's natural.
It seems
Okay,
really
so
interesting.
I'll just kind of mosey over to it because I'm interested in it.
Yeah, I'll be right next to Minius here.
Does anyone not go? That's a better question. Does anyone not go? Silence. Good to know.
Yeah.
So
I'm a follow one.
I guess we're gonna go
You
on a
follow
SWAT
behind.
adventure.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for like fucking weird traps or something.
okay, make me a perception check.
Sure. Perception.
Perception.
Eh.
Seems clear. Seems clear. So you guys begin approaching this. I'm gonna keep calling it a structure. You guys know it's not a structure. I just think it's the best word for it. You guys approach the structure, and as you get closer to it, you realize you look at the back part of it, and you guys sort of cautiously. It has its own clearing, more or less. You guys cautiously go around it, and you realize it's a stone throne, like a tall back throne, something big. Armrests and everything.
In the middle of the fucking forest.
Any
Middle of the
symbols?
forest.
Any carvings on it?
No. Well, how about this? Everyone wants to investigate. Roll an investigation.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a sound plan.
I have +0. Nope.
Oh.
That's
Well,
a
I was
weird
gonna say you
fucking
should
rock.
be doing it anyways. Looking around.
Oh yeah, fair
Keep
enough.
an eye out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to everyone but Wise, no, nothing of no carvings, etchings, paintings, or anything of the sort on the throne itself. Wise, as you're sort of looking around, this does worry you, most probably due to a healthy sense of paranoia, but in a similar sense as a Minius, maybe not to the same sense, but in a similar sense, it does intrigue you as a person of magic.
Mhm.
This obviously is not of mundane status, a stone throw
Yeah.
out of the fucking woods. It intrigues you. And as
Okay.
you are investigating around, you sort of note that while everyone is looking at the throne itself and, maybe sort of hogging the space around it, in your idle time waiting for your turn to investigate yourself, you note that the ground you're on, the dirt ground, like you could sort of scrape it away with your boot or shoe or I don't know, whatever footwear you got. Jordans.
Yes, definitely.
God damn it, you
Definitely
stuck with
Jordans,
Yeezys.
yes.
Fucking Pyre Black. You can sort of scrape it around and then it reveals like a cobble, like a mosaic flooring underneath the dirt. Like there's probably like only a couple centimeters of dirt actually there. You can sort of scrape it away. And this sort of catches your interest, like that there's stuff underneath this. Or there's not just random throne in the middle, standing in the middle of the dirt. It's throne area. Not that you could see all of it. Again, you only scrape about like a little stretch of it, but it is something that you discover.
Alright. I'll just shout everyone over, like, guys, look at this, look at this. It's like a whole thing.
If we
Wait,
keep
and
scraping
I'll just
around,
sort of-
we find like
I'll just, yeah.
sorry.
You guys begin sort of scraping, and then you guys hear a and you guys turn to see the source of the noise, and you see Abigail has elbowed Varric.
Through the armor.
Well, that's just the impact. Go on, Trench Boy, get digging.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was your hobby.
Wow.
He shoulders his rifle. He busts out the entrenching tool.
He has advantage on digging. He
He's
honestly
not
should.
even digging that far deep, remember? It's enough to coat the ground, essentially. You guys help Varric either with, I don't
Words
think
of
any of you guys carry
motivation.
shovels. No.
I
but-
We
spectate
used to, but we
enthusiastically.
got rid of them because of Abe.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I joined the spectating.
Yeah.
I
Either
assist
Yeah,
by
yeah,
finding where the circle
supervising,
is.
spectating, or using your boots, or Yeezys, or whatever you're wearing.
Jordans.
Yeah, Jordans. This is basically the time of a short rest occurs during this time, and during this time, I'll ask you because you're the one that holds it, Sandra. Do you meditate during this time with the chair? Because the chair blossom, the charge does not carry over. If you don't use it by the next rest, it goes away. Like, you
Oh,
have to
okay.
You have to consistently meditate with it to consistently use it.
Okay. Yeah, she would, but she would make sure she's like a fair enough distance away from the stone and wherever Varric is digging, so that there's not like some weird crossover there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she just like leans against a tree and closes her eyes for a little bit.
Good to know. Yeah, so about 30 minutes passes, Varric literally just scraping dirt against the ground and such. But meanwhile, Minius is pulling a move.
I didn't mean it like that, okay?
It will always be taken like that, though.
Well, we're taking it that way.
Okay? I will always interpret it as such.
Just raise an eyebrow.
Suddenly, it's like moonlight.
Yes.
There's fireflies in the air.
A small
That's exactly
crack.
what happens. Welcome to the Feywild. No.
Oh shit!
But no, yeah, so over the course of 30 minutes, Varric is scraping away, and Minius doesn't make a move. Just
No,
casual
just-
conversation.
Yes.
Well, I'll agree with you anyway. Toss these around or something.
Why should I think about this? I could just make you roll to decide. Rebecca, make me a 1d100 luck. Remember, higher is worse. It's 50-50.
100.
I can't roll worse than I did.
It's 50-50. Ah.
Can't roll worse. Still can't roll good.
As you and Wise are discussing the peculiarity and specialty of this place, as Varric, you can hear Varric shovel hitting cobble or stone or whatever the hell is underneath that's mosaic, and scraping gets like. It's not like chalk. It's literally like a ball rolling down a cobblestone. Your arm moves around Wise. Just like, hey, you want to play the shoulder game? You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you reach around onto their shoulder.
Oh,
Yeah, like
no.
that motion.
No. Oh god, I know exactly what's happening. Ugh.